Hello, my friends and fellow gamers. I'm Wrath, and we are back in Hellion today to start all over again because people suck. So, one of the things that has happened is due to my
Can anyone
uh,
hear me?
my stream.
This
Okay,
is
hold on. Shut her
Fiona
up.
Myers, First Officer of Daedalus.
Shut up.
Not that that matters anymore.
Okay. One of the things that happened
But if you can't
was
hear me,
that
I need you to trust me.
my doing a live
Station N
stream
is about to fall from orbit, and you
allowed
don't have much
certain
time, so grab
individuals
your gear and
to
head to the
track down
command
my
module.
station.
You should be able to call for a rescue ship.
Will she just shut up? Uh, anyway, certain individuals were able to track down my station, and because of that, when I came back online after doing uh, the mission, doing the live stream, the next time I logged on, I found that my entire station had been dismantled and was basically gone. So that caused me a great deal of frustration. I decided to take a break for a while and just generally recollect my thoughts. Now, part of the issue was the orbit that I picked. It was an orbit that I honestly think might have been difficult to find if I hadn't broadcast it via the via frickin' stupid process, but also because people were able to see my server, and so they knew which server I was on, and therefore it made it easier for them to track down, because like most people didn't track me down originally because I had they weren't certain what server I was on, so they couldn't go and say, oh well, he's at this exact location because the we know his information, because when you would go on the server, if you got the wrong server, you wouldn't be able to find me. So that whole process, come on, made it less likely that they were going to be able to find me. But because during the live stream I had to log out and log back in several times to correct bugs, they were able to identify, because they got to see which server I logged into. So that whole process sort of screwed me over. I've made adjustments, so like for instance now I have a cover screen that I can throw up real quick when I want to conceal information, and I got a guy that's offered to teach me how to do the overlays so that I can try and conceal out relevant information. And now what I'm doing right now is I'm just looking to see if there are any parts on the outside here that I can grab. No, nothing there. There's the ship. So let's finish this up quickly. Just want to see if there are any parts like resource injectors that I can grab here. Oh, there is something here. What are you? A plasma injector? Okay, I'll take it. Those don't actually do anything as far as I can tell. Oh, and you do have a resource injector. I'll have that. Thank you. Good to know that those are there. Now we just need to get to this ship here. But yeah, I mean, I'm sort of reassessing how I did the original videos, because like you start off and you're like, okay, you want to do the normal thing of setting up a station and getting yourself all squared away and doing all of that, but Bether is really not a good place because of the fact that while it has some of the basics, it's also where everybody is. So getting out and away from Bether makes you harder to track down because the amount of places that you can be expands quite a bit. And so I've sort of like hatched upon a new strategy that I want to try with this series, which is going to be sort of a nomad design. So we're going to close the doors. Let's get in, get control. Okay, claim the ship, rename, call it the Nomad since we're doing a Nomad build. Okay, fire this bad boy up. Okay, oh wait, deploy the power supply. Okay, so now we can keep moving. Get ourselves, target the power section because the life support doesn't actually have anything on it. Okay, and let's make sure that we're not going to hit the other one. Let's get up to speed. Now again, your level of comfort with the speeds that are used in this is really a measure of your own ability, because some people will be comfortable with doing these ultra fast approaches that I do. Some of you will not. I can't really help you with that one because that's the nature of the beast. Alright, so we're going to shoot by that one. And no, we're not going to collide with it. And come on, there we go. Close parking. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. And then ease off the speed a little bit. Okay, match it up. Pause it, roll it a little bit more. There we go. Get out and let's get to work. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get in here and get to work. Okay, first thing, warp cell. Okay, second tank. We already got the tank over there. Let's pick up the ammo, even though this will not be all that meaningful to us. Okay. Anything else in here? No? Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, and then down this hallway. Look for anything useful. Nothing in any of those. Okay, check the outside real quick. Nothing there, nothing there. Nope, nope. Whole lot of nada. Alright, get back to the ship and let's get and go pick up our haven. flying like crap again. Okay. Alright, we have warp cells on board. Let's go ahead and get to work. Okay, and pop up to the haven. Okay, where's my haven? What the hell? Why do I have no haven? Is it because I skipped that freaking mission? Why the hell do I have no haven? What the hell? Okay, so no haven modules. Weird. Let's try scanning again. That's an interesting dilemma. So apparently you have to play through that first mission, otherwise it does not spawn the interesting. So how are you supposed to get one of those then? This bears investigating. Alright, well, I think that we should try that again here. Alright, so I'm going to store these items here, because if anything is correct, I should be able to find this ship again. And that would be super awesome. But we're also going to be committing suicide here, so that's going to be less than awesome. Okay, so those are there. Let's see how quickly we can do this here. Okay. Die, you filthy peasant. Oh. The self-hate is real. Suffocation. It is real. And dead. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to go back and I'm going to put up my little cheat screen. Hold on here. My little cheat screen here. So you guys can't see what server I'm on because I've learned my lesson. Okay. Okay. And we're having a login issue. Let me get this squared away. Okay, taking a few moments here. Sorry about this, having a logging issue. Having that glitch where it prevents me from getting out of the initial capsule and doesn't load in correct, like you're down at the bottom of the capsule instead of where you should be. Come on, let me out. Okay. 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 So we're going to just play through the opening part of this again, only this time I'm going to have to listen to all of her crap.
Can anyone hear me? This is Fiona Myers, First Officer of Daedalus. Not that that matters anymore. But if you can hear me, I need you to trust me. The station you're in is about to fall from orbit, and you don't have much time, so grab your gear and head to the command module. You should be able to call for a rescue ship.
Okay, let's get to it. Okay, and alright. So now we're going. Okay. Stabilize ourselves. Touchdown. Okay.
Regular access codes don't work anymore, and that's my fault. Sorry, but There should be a hacking tool somewhere. Just try to look around.
Okay, and flip around. Okay. Rescue
It'll
ship
take a few
called.
minutes for the ship to get there, but it will get there. It's Altcorp, after all. They're the only good thing that ever happened in Hellion.
She sounds a little
With them in
biased.
charge, we could have probably avoided this entire mess. Anyway,
Okay.
head outside. Just make sure you have enough oxygen. The ship probably won't have any.
Hey, yeah. Okay, grab that. Let's go grab those parts. Although I don't think I need the that whatever that injector thing was, but I do need that. Good God, I am out of control. I do need that resource injector. These things may not seem like much, but early on they are a godsend. Okay. No, get back down there. Okay, oh, there's the ship. Okay. Alright, we're coming up on the bottom rear, so we want to aim for that side. Alright, so hopefully this will give us a station, and once that's happened I think we'll be able to actually recover the other ship, which would be kind of cool, although we'd probably do it for very different reasons. Because one of the parts of the plan here is that we're going to cycle ships quite a bit. And for those of you that don't know what that means, it means that I'm basically going to be throwing away a lot of ships.
Alright, so you have to check the power supply and the warp drive. Oh wait, but to gain access, you'll have to register first.
Okay,
There's
so
a security panel on the bridge.
okay, climb. Switch it on. Oh, solar panels. Deploy. Okay. Life support module is not the one that I want. I want the derelict power section. Woo. A little lag there. Alright, so we're going to get to full speed here. And stop. Alright. See how quickly this comes down. Usually when you get within 2, I think it is, or 1.5, they start having you slow down. Oh, it's within 1. Okay, ready? Here we go. Start hitting. Okay, and gonna be kind of close here. And brakes. much. Okay. Out to work. Okay, so there. Other tank there. This one's pretty box standard. Every single time you just get the same stuff. I don't think I've ever found anything outstanding in this. Okay. So do a quick scan of the outside. Nope, okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, God, that makes me dizzy. Okay, and then warp cell. Okay.
You need to find a safe place. Check the nav map. Look for an outpost or something. Anything with a stable orbit will do.
Okay, so.
Okay, listen. I know you're not a pilot or a navigator, but right now, you have to be both. You need to set up and execute a warp maneuver. It might look complicated at first, but you'll see. It basically comes down to tweaking the departure and arrival times until the warp line turns green.
See, there it is.
Point the ship in the right direction. It's not that hard once you get a hang of it.
Okay.
I trust you'll manage. Okay. Once you're in a stable orbit, you'll be on your own.
All right.
And this is all I can do for you. Look, Hellion is not what you thought it would be. Or what any of us hoped for. I can't even begin to explain how it all went wrong.
You can certainly try.
I'm not even sure if all of this is real, or just some crazy dream that I can't wake up from. Or even if it's my dream at all.
Good or bad one.
I could very well just be imagining things. God. It's getting so hard to think.
Probably because you're a lunatic.
But if there is actually someone listening to me, search for my logs.
There's not.
It's all in there.
I'm
You
totally
might be
ignoring
able
you.
to figure out what happened. To do what I couldn't. Perhaps even find us a way out of this. This is, or at least I think I am, Fiona Myers, First Officer of Daedalus, signing off.
Okay, so that is a piece of information that we should pay attention to. If you skip that initial mission, your haven does not spawn at all. So that's a little bit troublesome. But we're going to get around it. We're going to go and yank our old ship once we have gotten everything out of this ship that we want. and I do mean that in the literal sense. So we're going to take this ship, we're going to get our station all set up, we're going to warp to the other one. Going to raid them both for all of their supplies, and then we're going to pop them off. And we're going to blow them up. Okay, got 19 seconds to arrival. So what I've been thinking of is being much more minimalistic in my build for my station. Specifically in not having a station at all, but rather just having a section of ship that I'm carrying around with me. So let's turn to this here. We landed almost 5 kilometers away. Yikes. That's a bit off target. Okay, approach. Oh, a little too fast. Let's keep it just below 100 here. Just checking my oxygen levels here. So what my plan is, I'm going to, and you know how I normally dock the airlock to the A section of the station? I'm actually going to skip that and instead target a different component or a different section of the station for my docking. So let's see what our orientation is. Alright, we need to come around the side of this thing. Okay, cruising on by. Okay, go ahead and go directly for the docking. Roll it around here. Wow. And that roll is still kind of janky. Used to be you could just hit it and let it roll and everything would be fine. That is no longer the case. Okay, let's get left and down. Oh, and this thing needs massive repairs. Of course it does. Alright, and then a quick docking here. And boom. Okay. Okay, so there's another resource injector there, which is always nice. Okay, access this. Let's target the other docking port. Ah, this thing doesn't stabilize all that well. Alright, so going to thrust that way. Sliding right on by. Okay, and back this way. Perfect lineup. That's a quick dock. Right on target. Sweet. Okay, close that. While I'm here, grab you. Okay. And now let's see here. What is my next objective? None. I just have to get inside. Okay. Wrong button. Okay, close the outer door. I'll just leave the rest here. Take those two. Alright. Find a new cryopod. Register. Set a spawn point. Yes, I don't want my spawn point to be the station that's falling out of orbit. Register. Okay. So, that is set. What's the next thing it wants me to do? Find the welding tool. Pick it up. Put it there. Refill it. Okay. Oh, inspect the solar panels. Okay. Kind of love that they made it so you can access and activate the solar panels from either inside or outside. Although it does mean that people can screw with you. Let's see if we can get to it from the other side. Don't think we can access it from this shit from the. Oh no, we can. Okay. All right. Okay, no repairs necessary there. Let's go ahead and start doing our repairs. Okay, power up the station. Alright. Ah, good golly. Okay. Okay. Powered on. Okay, inspect the. Oh, yeah. Repair these systems. That is some major damage there. And some major damage there. And I thought I saw some damage up here. Yes, I did. Okay, main room is closed, but we're still at 86%. Let's go ahead and just do the, oh. Will this get us the full 100? Okay, this is at 100%. Okay. Let's fix the other one here. Repair. And I know I'm going to have to go outside on this one, but that's okay. Getting low on oxygen, though. Okay. You'll have to do here. Put that there. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, I already know that there's damage on the top here, so we're going to go up and take care of that. Okay. 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 Alrighty. Close the outer door because I don't really care otherwise. So we're just going to be access the life support. Okay. Now what do you want me to do? No, we're not doing that yet. Let's go ahead and take the oxygen from there into there. Nitrogen there. Let's go ahead and refine the nitrates. Toss this guy over here. Empty that out. Okay, more nitrogen in there. Let's go ahead and pull the nitrogen out of this guy. Dump that in the system as well. Alright, and then if we're lucky, we should be able to get nearly a full generation of materials here. Let's go ahead and put this away. Oh, there's already one there, so when in doubt, chuck stuff. Okay, medical. Alright, let's get the injector in here. That is a critical thing to get done first thing. Okay. Refinery is all done, so we'll unload that. And nitrogen. Alright, 920. That's the most we're going to be able to do. So let's go ahead and do a full set of oxygen. Do the best that we can. Okay. Now we can turn both of these on. And then we can turn that one right the heck back off. Okay. It's telling me to pressurize the main room, but that's really not going to happen. Right now, we're just going to see how much this nets us. Again, this is a short-term objective. We're going to be going after the Nomad next. And we're just going to take this station, run it over there, and run through a couple of different things real quick. Okay. So let me make sure that I've got that screen off. Okay, yeah, you guys are recording that. All right. I need to get a second monitor. That would be really nice. Used to have a second monitor, but my kid's computer blew up their monitor, and that was sort of the end of that. Alright, we're going to let that run for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and pop another oxygen tank here, just to keep us in condition here. Okay. We'll go ahead and toss. Start filling these correctly here. Okay. So as we've all seen numerous times, this is the standard. Okay. Okay. I personally think that this is a really good standard. I mean, like, some people might argue that it's better to just do, you know, a can or two of purely oxygen and a can or two of just nitro, but I'm not sure that I agree with that. Okay. Okay. Well, it is certainly getting to the point that we can pressurize the main room. I think we're going to go ahead and start with that. Just so we can get off the ticker here. All right. Alright, so getting all of that together really did help us out in terms of creating enough air to populate our system here. Okay. So those are all completed. So if I want to, I can start with that one, but I don't want to. I want to see how much more I can get out of the life support here. because that's going to be our lifeblood. Okay, in the meantime, let's go and refill this. Alrighty. Now these do not actually come fully charged, so refilling those is always a good idea. Really what we're doing is just busy work while we get everything else finished. That has to just run on a normal timer. Okay. Let's check where we're at here. Okay, so at about 300, almost have enough to put the ship together for air, so that's a bonus. Okay. Alright, so corridor B, we can start pressurizing that. We can shut down that. Alright, so we went through the nitrogen pretty fast on that, but we got enough to do what we need here. Start pressurizing the prep room. And there. So we are all set to go get to work. Actually, drop that. Drop that. Yeah. Toss that in there. Now we're going to need one of these guys for the ship, and that should be alright. Everything pressurized? Okay. Okay. And helmet on. Okay. Close door and pressurize. Also, one of the things I would like to warn people about is make sure that you're not accidentally depressurizing your system by just opening doors and letting air slam around, because that does damage things. Okay, so what the hell am I doing? I'm not keeping this ship, and I'm not pressurizing it either. So we just need to get going. Okay. So now that we've got that done, let's go find our other ship, the Nomad. Okay, and indicator is that. Whoa. That was a bit of a lag jump, but that's okay. Just gonna make a quick jump over there. And what we're gonna do is we're going to pop this ship off the top, start moving it away, and set it to self-destruct. We're just gonna take all the parts out of it, let her blow up. She's unimportant. Then we're going to pop the Nomad on and do basically the same thing. Gonna throw it on, let it do its thing, get as much out of it as we can, and then kick it off, throw it away. And then we'll just cycle that a couple of times, because what we're after are the warp cells. What we want is a decent supply of warp cells, so that for our future plans, because of the way that people have trolled me for doing this series, I want to be able to, after a recording, to go ahead and move my mobile base away from where people saw it, where people have seen it in the recordings. I want to be able to change the orbit drastically, so that you won't be able to find it. Even if you figure out what server I'm on, you won't be able to find it, because it's actually not that difficult to figure out what server I'm on. So let's go ahead and get this done. So that's the reason that I'm using this, what you could arguably say is a little bit of an exploit in terms of warp, because it gets you warp cells for free. It's something that you can't exploit late game, but early game, it doesn't hurt. Where are we for time? Okay. I think I'm probably going to break this into 2 recordings. So for those of you watching, there she is. There's the Nomad. Let's go ahead and get close. Okay, let's roll to the right a little bit. Let's get within, say, 50 meters or so, and then stop it there. Okay, and match. Okay. So now that we've got that, ship is all squared away. I don't really have anything in this thing. So take the warp cell. Say bye-bye, ship. Your days are numbered. Alright, and we'll start the 5-minute self-destruct. Confirm. Self-destruct activated. Release the docking clamp. Okay. And now get out. Alright, so part of the reason that I blow those ships up is so that they're not detected, but also because it's just good housekeeping. You know, leaving your junk laying around, that's kind of rude. Alright, so now this ship also has resources that I want to steal off of it. Alright. Okay. Among the many things that it has is, of course, a resource can and the various things that I picked up from the other station. So, lights off. Okay. 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 Coming in a little bit fast, but that's okay. I'm pretty much good for that. Okay, back that up. Okay. Make sure not to knock the back end in here. So I'm aiming kind of low to just make sure that I'm tipped forward just a little bit. And locked on. Okay, let's go get into our station. Let's pick up all of our things here. Okay. Don't really need that, but I'll take it just in case. Okay, so those are still there. Alright, so we're gonna come back to that in a second here. Okay, let's depressurize that. Okay, now let's go back and get that suit. This will just give us a little bit more maneuverability. Okay, grab the suit. And the reason for this is that since I'm carrying over this one extra suit that I've got, that means I can die one extra time without being totally borked. Okay, get all all the way in here. Toss that. Close, pressurize. Grab that. Okay, and helmet up. All right, let's go. Let's go put this together here. Refill it. Okay, vessel. Let's go ahead and take the 300 oxygen out of there. Put it in here. Refuel all of this. Okay. Okay. So 0.9. 50.9. That should give me the amount that I want. Okay, 105. That's good. All right. Pick this up. Go put it away. Okay. Now I still need to go up and get that other warp cell up there. But put that back in there. Okay. And then let's start piling up the stuff here. Actually, let's keep the warp cell on me and that. Honestly, I think this is junk, but I'll see if I have a spot for it. All right. So that is that. Let's, oh, gotta drop some of these guys. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get back out the airlock, grab the last few things off of this ship, and then send it on its merry way. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and close things off here, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to be blowing up ship a couple of times to get more warp cells. If you like the series and you want me to keep doing it, one, don't be a dick and troll me. As much as I love this game, it's really hard to get a series going when, you know, every time you do a live stream to sort of include your community, some a-hole's got to use that as a reason to frickin' tear everything down. You know, try not to shit where you live, okay? Difficult as that might be for you. Anyway, that should be it. I hope that you have enjoyed the series, and when we come back, I will of course have a plethora of plethora of warp cells by which to run everything, and we will have zero problems going forward. Until next time, I'm Wrath. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will catch you on the flip side.